Good evening, children, or good afternoon, whichever way you want to put it. Welcome to the stream today. I just got some troubles there when I was first starting up the stream. It was kind of... the bitrate was all over the place, so I don't know what that was. Hopefully it won't show its face again. He says. No, it looks alright now. Bidabum bidaboo. Okay, so on our way back to the bubble. That's pretty much what I've been doing for the last few days. Not the last stream, sorry. So I'm going to continue that with this stream. I don't really want to be getting back super fast. So I'm not taking the neutron highway at the moment. The reason is for that is I don't want to be fiddling around too much. I want this to be kind of a chill out stream. And just kind of enjoy myself getting back to the bubble and not be going backwards and forwards in between various streams and clicking bits and bobs. So that's the idea. Don't know what plan I'm on tonight though, because I'm trying to get my YouTube up properly. Okay, that's up and running. Yeah, that's up and running, everything's good to go. So let's do our first jump. So, whether you're new to the stream or just dropping by from somebody else's because you want a bit of a rest, just come and say hello in the chat. That's what it's there for. I haven't got my cheat sheet around me tonight, but I'll probably be alright without it. Can't imagine I need it these days. High metal content. Kind of excited to get back to the bubble though. There's some interesting things going on now, and there's going to be some updates coming. So, hey, Commander Gates, yeah, did it cut off on you earlier? It was the bit rate was just going crazy, so I had to. I always have a plan, Dave. I'll have you know, always. I just don't always tell everybody what that plan is, but I do always have a plan. Do you know what plan that is? Same night plan we have every night, brain. Oh no, it's not brain, is it? It's Pinky. Yeah, I could have got that one right. Same plan we have every night, Pinky. Don't know if I'm doing it right, like. Right, so this one is a dud system, so we're gonna. No, I always seem to think that I always have a plan coming in to a stream. I hate it when I do I actually don't like doing that. I have no idea what I'm doing streams. Which I do post every now and again. That's when I've got so much work that I can't be bothered looking everything up. But I generally don't like those streams. Because, well, it's not that I dislike them. I wouldn't stream if I didn't like it. But I don't like going in without some type of plan. The rest of it is just my inability to be a decent player, I think. I don't know why I decided to go down around that side of the planet there. That's going to be a sun system, so we might as well power on through that one. I have no idea what the mini patch fixed. I did notice it. Had there been some type of gold rush recently? It was probably that. Now that's one thing you can't do, Dave, is come into my stream and ask me what the hell Frontier are up to, because I actually literally have no idea. Patch notes. I'll have a quick look, see if I can see what they are. Without smashing into a sun. Let me know, where do you live, Commander Gate? Sounds like where I live. Actually, touch wood, in this house, I've never had a problem with never had a problem with the electrics going out in this house, just once, I think.
Fuel scooping complete.
So, I'll just check that as well, Dave. Hello, Bernat. Welcome into the stream. Ah, shut up, Victor. Like you know anything. Right.
Retrieving encrypted message.
So what it fixed was some players not being able to hand in missions after accepting certain missions. Yeah. Fix some missions appearing incorrectly in the requirements not met section. Yeah. Rearranged incorrectly placed internal power modules in the Chieftain. And the Chieftain Charger and the Crate. Fixed a crash. Oh, that's never good. Fixed a crash. Oh, that's never good. Disconnection issues. Oh, another problem with the Guardian FSD booster. That's good. And something, it sounds like most of it was due to installation. Problem with the new installations. Which is good, because I want that fixed, because I like those things, and I'll probably visit in them. How do you stream in the dark without no electricity? The new one. Oh yeah, I remember you live in Arizona, because, well, in Phoenix, because I mixed it up with somewhere else one stream, and you let me have it. Right, let's have a look. There's a water world here, but it's 55,000 light seconds, so I'm not gonna even bother. You're just not gonna know whether that's gonna be yeah, you're just not gonna know if that's terraformable or not. I could do some quick maths and probably work it out, but I'd still be wrong, let's face it. The game likes to stick it to me. I wish to God I had air conditioners. Right, let's see what we've got in this one. Where are you from, Bernat? Welcome into the stream. Come by and chat to us. Useless. Oh, we've got 2 water worlds here. And check it to see if it's an earth type, but it's not. Okay. Again, too far to be... Ah, home of the Canucks. Home of the Canucks and the Green Men. We have somebody else in here who's from... sometimes in here from Vancouver. Can't beat good air conditioning though. Oh yeah, I used to live with a girl who was from Yugoslavia. Right, let's see what this one's got. 24. We can hope. We can pray, but we'll never find... Okay, this one actually looks... No, it did look half decent. That's high metal content. I hate being right. And that one is an earth type. But it's 163,000 light seconds. I just can't... I can, on a journey back, I just can't warrant that distance at all. That's the thing about these F-stars, they really stick it to you. Oh nice, what's that in Celsius? I have no idea with Fahrenheit. I worked it out not so long ago. Fahrenheit... Sorry. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Go, 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 where is it? Right, at least we can see the Saddle region. Can't be that far. 42, actually that's pretty hot. We had 37 the other day. Come on, Aaron Jesus, give us a decent sun. One astronomical object, nice one. On to the next one! You just leave a chicken out overnight. As long as the foxes don't get it, it's done. I think the highest I've witnessed here is 40, which was pretty ridiculous. I remember standing in the sun for about 3 seconds and started to wonder what the smell of bacon was until I realised it was my own skin. Oh, gas worlds, so that's no good for us. Oh, don't want to be jumping too quickly there. So yeah, the plan is to get back to the bubble within this stream. Just hopefully we're going to hit some either expensive or nice looking places along the way to have a quick look at. That would be super nice. And then when I get back to the bubble, purchasing a crate, of course. That's an important part of... I don't know, there's no such thing as too hot. Well, there is. There's boiling and being stood next to magma. But, other than that, I don't think there's a too... It can never be too hot. If you've got air conditioning. There is too cold. I live in a mountainous region. No, I'm not, Dave. I might, when I get a bit close to the bubble, if the RNG isn't going in my favour, I might hotfoot it back. But I just thought, you know... We'll just have a bit of a fly around and see what we can pick up. Why am I not doing this right every time? "17's a good number. Please, please, Louise, give me something. It's a high metal content. 586. Let's have a look.
Fuel scooping complete.
If it's an F, which it most probably is, it's gonna probably be useless. We'll go scan it just in case, and his friend. If they are terraformable, it will pot us. Oh jeez Louise. What are you doing, sitting in the basement? Can't you just go sit in a McDonald's for the day or something, or a Starbucks? Use theirs. Does that spell hip hip hooray? Alright, let's look. Right, I'll select his mate while I'm here. Wait, not that one. That mate. And then hopefully... Yes, it's terraformable. Okay. Yes, it's an extender. So we'll get 800,000 for those two. You can't really knock it, can you? Is this why you got your computer taken off you? So. Where are you at the moment, Dave? Are you still out in the black? I really don't know how to do that one. You just go in every day and get a $1 burger. I'll take the $1 burger. Again, sir. Yes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, have they dropped it, Dave? The discos, if so? I might have to log in later and buy myself one. Right, let's see what we've got. 5 objects, so it's not going to be a sun system. We know that much. Oh, damn it, that might be a water world if we're really lucky. Yes, it is. The only problem is at 1.2... Let's put it in line. This might be terraformable at this distance. Oh, it's the 17th, is it? Well, that'll give me something to do when when work finishes. Oh, Tyler, I didn't see the bit where you were asking where I am on the map. Okay, so I'm I can't do it now because I'm too close to getting too close to this place. I'm just, if you think of where Sagittarius A is, where the bubble is, I'm just off to the right by about 50,000 light years. Is that right? No, in fact, it can't be 50,000. People are making me do maths today. This isn't fair. 58. 6,000 light years. 6,000. Well, 7,000 light years. Did FDev really screw up Crown Punishment in the latest update? I don't know. I haven't necessarily heard anything about it. I'm sure Yamix would be talking about it if it had. Yeah, but I always do export cars, Dave. Pays way better. It's all I ever do these days. I was actually thinking of doing some weird blog, GTA blog, not about the game, but as though I'm living a real life in the game. I don't know. It's just an idea I had. Thinking of some interesting things to do next month when I've got a few days off. Right, 30 bodies. Under one sun. Come on. So if you're just new to the stream, people, welcome in. If a chilled layback stream isn't your thing, it probably shouldn't be here. I'm not going to be complaining about anything. Only the quality of my own beer. Doing it. Oh well, that's acceptable, Commander Gates. Technically that's acceptable. It is a real-time game, of course. So you might not agree with it, but it is acceptable to do that. Okay, we've hit a jolly system. Oh no, we haven't. Spoke too bloody soon, didn't I? Got a metal one. Okay, let's just have a quick look at that one again. I thought we'd hit a decent one. We've got a water world here, so it's 900 light seconds, so we should be good for terraformables. If it's an F, which it is. If you wonder how I know, F stars, G stars, they're all just slightly different colours from each other. Oh, do you save them up, Dave? I just get rid of them. So let's cross our fingers, legs, balls, anything else you've got going, because this will be the first, I think the first terraformable one of the stream. Which in 20 minutes isn't very good. If I was still travelling to that other sun that I knocked into the second bit, I'd probably be sitting on a couple more, but I'd still be about 6 jumps back, so it'll be alright. Yep, it's terraformable, unclaimed. So there is literally a world with my name on it out there. Good evening, Jess. How's it going? Have you changed your picture again tonight, or is it the same one as last time? Because I'm not looking at YouTube at the moment. I guess the punishment is Commander Gates. You can't get out to do anything, can you? You know. I mean, the way you're saying it, you could still do the same thing. You could just fly out into the black and just sit there. I mean, if you go far enough from a sun, nobody's going to spot you, are they? And then you just do a jump and you're back into a system, so... Same big different beer. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. You'll be on the beer today. Oh, hang on. Give me a minute. I'll join you. Well, I can't join you on beer because I've only got shandy, but I have got a bottle of whiskey, so I can always pour one of them. Alright, let's have a look. Doodles. Right, 1 second, let me just go get a glass. It probably will merge all the others because it's like Tony Montana, isn't it? So yeah, it's probably the way it's going to be. The only thing about a lot of those facilities as well, they're only really good for when you're in groups. If you're a loner like me, pretty freaking pointless. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. Right. Let's have a quick look. I think I might engineer my crate for discovery, for short range discovery. And I think I'm gonna, on my days off, I do some long streams, discovery streams.
Drive charging.
I only really drop in and out on that game, to be honest. Oh, that's good whiskey. Good whiskey. Right, 52 objects is going to be a dog shit system, but I would hope nobody's got that much in shark card money. Give me it. I'll give me your account number and your credit card number, and I'll get that for you.
Frameshift drive charging.
That would be class. If only that were true. Get on the PlayStation, kids, or there's no hot dogs for you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got to keep the windows open, people, because there's lots of Colombian women using the burger joint over the road. So. Well, as long as they keep the servers open, Commander Gates, you want to get it just after Red Dead Redemption comes out, because no bugger will be playing it. So you'll be able to do most of your stuff hassle-free. Oh, apart from your first couple of missions, because you need people to complete them with. Shut up, Victor. Right, we've got an Earth-like. We have an Earth-like. Untouched. Pristine. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Jess. But if they're not gonna get fed, they might just do it. I've just learned recently that decanting your whiskies actually makes them better, and it does. They won't even look at it. Just tell them once they've done 67 delivery missions of gold, that Luke Skywalker comes out and they can buy themselves a TIE fighter. Might just work. Can't promise anything. Kids aren't stupid enough to enjoy ED. That's the problem. They've got way more options. You could say it's GTA that DLC. That's too far, 1,700. It's not going to be viable. Here's another. Actually, I hit one of these the other day, so we've got more and more. I don't know why, but we've got a lot of these Earth-likes with moons. Which is... I'd not really seen them before, and then they've kind of been popping up quite a lot recently. So it's nice to know that you've got literally got your name on an Earth-like world. These days. Yeah, just download a video of all Trevor's sayings from YouTube. Just have it running on VLC in the background or whatever. I love that term, they won't even look at it. Brilliant. Try not to do, Julie, not if I can. There is one a couple of systems back, it's but it's 155, I think it was 155,000 light seconds, sorry, from the drop-in star. I actually prefer terraformable water worlds. They're a bit they're a bit more profitable. Yeah, Gamefly, it's like the online version of Blockbuster. Or Amazon. Not Amazon. Netflix. I hope the stream's doing alright, by the way. Just let me know if there's any drops or anything. It looks alright from my end, but on my dashboard it keeps on dropping in and out. I don't know if Commander Gates is listening. Can you get it for PS4? I think you can. Doesn't everything come in the mail? I don't think you can get it for PC. Oh, do I have to now, Julie? Just for you. Just for you. I wouldn't do this for anybody else. Probably a sun system. Certainly is. No, it's not free. You pay... I don't know, you pay like... I think you pay, what is it, $9 a month or something? The only thing about that, Commander Gates, is it's one at a time, I'm assuming. And what if you really like something? Oh, something strange just happened there. I think that was all elite. I would doubt they have it for PC because each player needs to have a specific code normally for each game. So I doubt it. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got 2 separate ones. So, oh, rocks. Kinda got half excited about that now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait, 9 objects? And 1 water world, but it's a pure water world. Those will be ice at that distance, especially on a G-star, but 480 light seconds on a G-star, that should be... Yep, should be terraformable, should be right in the middle. So... that's nice. But if it's a pure water world, I can't remember if those are actually terraformable or not. Not too sure. They're not hot Colombians. Right. Oh, Croatia scored in extra time. Nice one. Right, so we have, yep, terraformable water world. And this one, I'm going to go do this one because I'm pretty sure this one should be a terraformable high metal content, which, although it's not worth as much, for the small drive I'm going to have to make over there, should be alright. Oh, have I missed somebody? Sorry. Oh crap, we're going to do a flyby now, aren't we? Who's Christopher? Julie, because I can't see me chat at the moment. Oh, is it Christopher LeBlanc? It's Christopher LeBlanc, isn't it? Is it Christopher LeBlanc? I can't go up on my chat stream, unfortunately. Oh, damn it, it's not terraformable. That's a shame. Haha, it is. It is. Is it pronounced LeBlanc or LeBlanc? You might not want to be associated with that bad actor.
Frameshift drive charging.
Monsieur LeBlanc. Oh, it's a Silent Sea, Christopher LeBlanc. Ah. Ooh, 9 astronomical objects. That might be, as long as it's not shared over a couple of... Ah, shut it. As long as that's not shared over too many suns, which it's not, this might be good. See what we've got here. We've got a triple header. Is that an F star? It is, yeah. Right, so these might be worth going over and having a quick look at, because 3 of them together would be around 1.2 million. So just Frenched up. Yeah, it's strange how the French and the Spanish put le and la in front of stuff. Like in Spanish, your name would be La Blanca. La Blanca. Actually, that sounds like a mafia name. The name is Christopher La Blanca. I lived many years in Colombia. Right, yo. Come on, start scanning, you mother lover. Don't want to be here all week. There we go. Really? Wow, actually that's really interesting, Julie. So LeBlanc might have actually been made up. I'm just wondering if maybe people, English people who were called white, changed it to LeBlanc when the Frenchies came over, escaping persecution. Uh-huh. Could be. Help Gilligan get off the island. Right, okay, so we got... come on. No, they're not terraformable. This is happening more and more these days. These are totally within the... Oh no, hang on. No, no, these are totally in the zone. It is a small F1, like, so... The funny thing about Garcia is it's like it's one of the names you think Garcia when you think Spanish, or Garcia, but it's not that common. At least not in my neck of the woods, but I do live in kind of more Frenchied part of Spain. Oh, damn it. I thought it was a gas system when I looked at it. And I was right. I hate being right. Yeah, those are garden attachments. Jess. Oh, well, if you're from Colombia, just change it to La Blanca. Well, the other day in the soccer, when the referee gave a free kick, the Colombian players were scooping up the foam because he draws a line in foam of where you're supposed to stand behind, and they started scooping it up with their hands so he couldn't see it. One of my mates just turned to me and said, "Yeah, they can't keep away from any white lines, those people." Right. Ashore the Beast over on Twitch. Hello, welcome in. I don't have many Twitch viewers, so normal Tumbleweed City over there. That's an interesting one. It's really close as well. I might just even fly over just to have a look at this. I've seen high metal content worlds before, of course, but I just don't think I've seen one so cloudy, I think is the word. Is it Ashore the best or Ashore? Wait, we're going too fast, we're going too fast. Right, so let's go and have a quick look at like a flyby of it. Oh really, you're new? Well, I'm a bit of an old hat at it, but I'm a explorer. So at the moment I'm out exploring. And exploring for money, of course. I don't do anything for free. So at the moment we're just going to go have a look at this planet here. Because I just don't think I've seen a high metal content world with so many clouds on it, and it's just making me think about something that I need to have a look out for in the future, sorry. So, oh, you just started playing yesterday. Wow, welcome to the game then. Well, it's going to consume a lot of your time. I do have some videos in my YouTube stream, Ineffectual Gamer, which are beginners videos. They'll help you along a little bit. So yeah, that looks like a nice planet, that. There's a lot of cloud activity down there, which is making me wonder if if that will tell me that it's terraformable or not. No, it doesn't. Sod my ideas. That's it. I'm not listening to my brain anymore. Ah, an Earth lake. Only 9,000 light seconds away, and a water world next to it. I wasn't even paying attention. Off we go. See you later, high metal content. So we're off to make some money. This will take a few seconds, but it's an Earth lake, so. Okay, yep, that's what you want. That's what you want to be doing. Get that up until you can do. If you're looking oh, I don't think I've got it on Twitch. Again, if you look in my YouTube video notes, you'll see a link to our Discord and whatnot, and that has plenty of information on ship builds and stuff. But yeah, doing data runs, that's what you want. Try and do them from the same places as well, so you get your reputation up with them. The Asp is nice. It's got a nice view from inside the cockpit. For Discovery, I prefer the Diamondback Explorer, for the simple reason is you just get more jump range on it. As you can see at the moment, I've got well, my current jump range is 58.99 because I'm fully loaded, but I can get it up to 61 light years, and once I get that Guardian technology, 71 light years. Which is kind of a drop in the ocean of the galaxy, but it certainly makes some things a little bit easier. And to think that you can add anywhere up to 30 light years onto a 300 light year jump is pretty darn nice to think about. It's this one's really soft, Jess. This is just beer and lemonade. This one's the hard one. I don't do this one through a straw. This one's for refreshment. And the reason I'm drinking through the straw actually is because I've had a problem with a tooth. I haven't noticed it in a couple of days, but it's peeing me off before. Bum, 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 bum. So what do you want to do in the game, Aso? What's kind of your intention? Do you want to be a trader, explorer, combat pilot, Thargoid friendly? And when you get a big enough jump range to go see the Thargoids, go see the Thargoids. It's an experience and a half, especially the first time it happens, especially if it's you're not expecting it. I mean, I don't know whether you've read much about the game, and I think the one thing you need to know, like everybody else who's new to the game, is to realise the game is in real time, essentially. So, when it comes to things like story, just don't expect anything to be popping out every 5 minutes, because it just doesn't work that way. I'm a Xeno lover too, although I've never loved one. Squash the bugs. I'm of the complete belief that we have no right to be attacking them in any way, shape or form until we know what's what. I don't care if people say that'll be too late. Yep. Because if anybody brings the Thargoid War to me, they'll have to watch the backs twice, because I'll be killing them from the other way as well. Because I can always run away from the Thargoids. I've got plenty of Earthlights to go settle on. I'll go build my own Earthlight world with blackjack and hookers. Right, okay, we got that one. I think it's unmarked. Yep, completely. It's got a friend next door, so we'll get that tagged as well. And then there's an Earthlight. Oh, Julie's evil. It's official. Please, 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 cheese. Yep, that's terraformable, so let's hope this water world is too. One moment, children, just gonna grab a quick drink while I'm waiting for this. Yeah, but you play on PS4, Jess. Nobody plays there. Ooh. Oh, gonna overshoot that now. Not unless your dog's on the second PS4. To be honest with you, what was I going to say? I'm really against the PSN thing. I truly am. Considering every game I play on PlayStation, I have the right to play it in multiplayer. They have to supply... servers have to be supplied for players. And yet PlayStation think it's just acceptable to charge. I just don't like that. Careful what you wish for. Just jeez. And because of griefers, I really don't want to have to pay for that either. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's Terraform. Oh! Oh! That's a good system, that. I'm going to jump onto the next one, though. That's the price of a game, Christopher. That is the price of a AAA game. And the fact that a lot of games now are built to be played online as well, which... "26 new objects standing on a wall. 26 objects standing on a wall." Do you know what I like about this ship actually is the fuel scooping on it. Pretty much don't have to do laps anymore, which is nice. And it runs semi-cold. It's not the best cold ship, but it runs semi-cold. So, people, if you're watching it's your first time, do drop by in the chat and say hello. Welcome into the stream. If you're enjoying it, click the like button. Likes are always good. And if you're really enjoying it, hit the subscribe button and watch the screen dance for you. Also have Discord and all those other nice things. There's a tip jar there for anybody who feels like being overly jealous, overly zealous, and making a donation to the stream. Also have a Discord to join, which is cool. Got some nice people in there. And of course, click the subscribe button so you know that when I'm streaming, you can come in and join the fun. The biggest reason I'm against the PSN network actually is because it was free on PlayStation 3, and originally that was a selling point, and then with the PS4 they're just like, no, in actuality we're losing a lot of money over Xbox here, we need to put our own system in place to grab money off people. Just for anybody wondering why I have the word Doyle on the thanks for the subscription there, Branats. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, you've donated. Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. Thank you very much for the donation. And by the way, speaking of donations, I think it's about time I put something back into the stream. So so I'm going to be running on the Discord a photography competition, which will be open to anybody who wants to take part. So there's going to be more details of that on the Discord in the next week or so. Might even do a stream giveaway at some point as well, actually. Do you know what? Do you know, I was just thinking there, with all that talk about Sandro. We haven't seen him in a long time. That face, that evil. Okay. Sandro's law to give away. Yeah, I'm just going to put newspaper into one of my smelly socks. Hand it out as a prize. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I was, thank you. What a nice guy. Not only does he give me a donation, he actually goes on to tell me where I lost my train of thought. Doyle is an English word that is used for basically for an idiot. So that's why. That's why. Don't worry, sweetheart. It's alright. So that's why I have it on there, just to remind myself. I don't think I've actually crashed the ship once since having that there. So it's definitely doing some good. Why my left sock? It is, that's why I don't want anybody to get mixed up, Julie. People might think it's my name or something. I would love to give away booze if there wasn't so much, if your president hadn't put so much taxes on stuff. I'll close that up now, the idiots are outside. Right, okay. Yeah, that's the meaning of it, Bernats, so... you know, I like keeping it real. What can I say? I am right-handed. I think, well, I can fly with my left. But it would be my left foot. I've never told you, have I? I lost a leg. Got a million left-footed socks. Did you actually? Did anybody else know that socks do have a left and right? Found that out ago. It actually quite surprised me. That's an idea, actually. Never thought about that. Or a pickup at a Walmart. There, dang down, you got your 12 mirror light. Is that true? For me, I'm sure it's my right. I'm only too busy panting for air. Getting to that age. Right, here we go. And why has it gone on to knickers? What the hell? Right, we are 91 jumps out. Okay, let's think. We might head. Oh, you take them both off at the same time. After moving to a warm climate, it's impossible to keep your socks on too much. Right, see what we've got in this one. Ton of gas worlds, and they're all ice planets by the looks from, because they're on a G star, so they're going to be pretty much ice worlds. But we have hit a few big systems actually, which, you know, you're only honking, but you're still getting money even for honking. It's a fraction of what you would normally get, but it does add up when you're going through enough systems. So what have we done? We've done an hour. Might have to switch to hyper mode. No, you don't. You end up tweeting racist stuff in your country, apparently, Jess. Oh, ambidex. I thought you said something else. Right, nine objects in this one, and if they're under one sun, which I haven't seen another sun yet, we might have a nice system here. Oh, there is another sun. Oh no, there isn't. Okay. Nope. Nope. Now, for anybody who is wanting to get into exploration, because I'm not actually in exploration mode at the moment. You don't want to be missing all those out, because some of them will be terraformable. But what you want to do is get yourself a cheat sheet. This is the Goldilocks zone chart, and it will give you the Goldilocks zones of the different suns that you fly into. So if you've never done it before, I'll I'll give you an explanation on this one. So I think this is an F star. Generally, by looking at it, I can work out what it is, but I might be wrong. So you go into the map here and check what type of star it is. Actually, it's a G star. You click on it, and it's a G star. And I changed my mind there because it's a little bit orange. Okay, so a G star on my little sheet says that anything between 351 light seconds and 872 light seconds are terraformable. So you've got this one, probably these two are probably going to be terraformable. However, the big thing is they've got the blue circle around them, which means they're landable, and generally, and I do say generally, those aren't terraformable, but people have told me they are, and I think I've claimed one. I think I've claimed one, but I can't be sure. I can't be totally sure. So now the most Earth-like worlds have been scanned in G-star systems, but apparently the place where people have found the most per sun scanned is A, I think, if I remember what I read back when I read it about 2 months ago. So meaning by current numbers there's more in the G stars have a better drop rate because it is RNG, but more have been discovered in A stars. But my opinion is the F stars should actually probably be the best ones, but you just never quite know. Oh, unidentified signal source. What the heck's that? Let's just have a quick look at it. Degraded emissions. Now that's strange. Did not expect to see degraded emissions here. We're not that close to the bubble. Well, that's the thing, Commander Gates, is I can't even remember, I think I've had one in all of them. And people are telling me they are. Every stream people said, no, they're terraformable. But I always assume that they're not because they're landable and we can only land on kind of crappy rock worlds, so as a rule of thumb, I generally don't even bother with them. I used to for a long time, but then I realised I wasn't getting anything out of it. Okay, this is an F star, but it's only got 4 objects, so it's likely to be a sun system. Yep, so it's a sun system. Oh, it's got a couple of planets. Now we've got one water world, but that's 1,800 light seconds, which is off the range. Actually, it's not. It's 90 light seconds under it. And with it being next to 2 suns, or in between 2 suns, I'm hoping it might just get an extra bit of heat to make it terraformable. Yeah, I don't touch K and M stars at all. I don't even bother with them. The M star, simply because the Goldilocks zone is tiny, and so it is on the K star it is as well. The G stars, when you kind of get bigger distances. O stars I don't do either, because, and actually B stars I really don't do because they're just too many thousand light seconds for the Goldilocks zone to arrive to it, or in between. For example, O stars like a 60,000 light second difference, and 60,000 light seconds is actually a long way to travel. So I don't really bother with those ones. I kind of stick to the systems that give better value for money time-wise. Alright, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is Glen Grant, 10-year-old single malt. which I bought for free. So actually, technically, I didn't buy it. Because I do a lot of business with the same shop, and apparently I've spent way too much money in there over the last year, so they decided to give me one for free. Yeah, my PS3 started acting up recently, actually. Small survey data cache, Julia. Are you talking about the stars? Yeah, I was just reading. I think it was on one of these things where it collects it. I think it was. I can't remember the name, and I haven't got it at hand here. But it's one of these plug-in things, and it was basically saying that statistically, G stars have a better chance of hitting a habitable planet, but so far commanders have been more successful in A star systems. But I actually expected it to be F, if I'm totally honest. Why aren't I scanning this? Why is it not scanning? Ah, right, okay, in the USS. Should have had a look, really, shouldn't I? If one pops up in the future, I'll probably I'll have a look at it. Come on. Now this one I am literally doing this fingers crossed, because I don't expect it to be terraformable, but because it's in between two suns, I'm just kind of hoping. And it is. So there you go. That's hope for you. His friend's probably terraformable, but never mind, I'll move on. So that one was right on the edge, like by 90,000 light seconds, but 90 light seconds. But I just thought, because it's in between two suns, maybe it's got enough heat coming through just to make it terraformable. Oh, the only thing is, Julie, I don't have any, because of the jump range, I don't have any space on the ship to hold anything. "12 objects, that might be alright. F star, yep. No. High metal content. 2,000 light seconds anyway. And all these ones are under, so probably nothing. Well, it's the thing, as generally when I go out on an exploration thing, I don't pick anything up. It's a shame they don't pay a little bit better, actually, then. We've got 12 objects in this system. Oh, but it's a sun system, so with a few gas giants. There's a high metal content there, but it's not worthy of anything. Right, we're getting down into the lower numbers now, so I might actually look around for some neutrons if I can. You plan on going out on a exploration run, Jess? That's metal. You know what, I'll give that one a miss and just move on. Oh, I wish that would make me happy, Jess. Obviously for you, look at this. I'm about to motorboat 2 suns, people. No, I'm only kidding. I've got to be really careful about this, actually. I do not want to fry myself. Yep. We know, Victor. Oof, that was close. Yes, I'm aware I didn't need to do that. I've just never done it between 2 so close to each other before, so I wanted to give it a try. I wish 30 light years made me excited. Well, actually, if something came along and offered me 30 years extra, I would definitely take that. No, to be fair, yeah, you're right. No, you go in what you want to go in. I mean, I'm not even trying to talk you out of that, you know.
I think you're going to win a
Oh.
coming home, mate, definitely.
Hang on a second. Sorry about that. No, I've said I'd like to take a Type 6 out again. That was doing about 30 light years. What I would do, Jess, or what I would really highly recommend is, if you're not that bothered about time and stuff like that, is once you get past once you get into the uncharted territory where you're noticing that other people are not tagging it, drop it right down to economy and you just go at your pace, because you can just really enjoy yourself, step back and take pleasure in it, and fly really safe on the way as well. Don't do stuff like I just did. Don't be motorboating a double sun, because things go bad very quickly at times. Okay, off we go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So it was a free system. Hey, Floorboard, how's it going? I saw you were playing earlier, actually. You logged off just as I came on. Right, so I'll be on. I'm going to be on for a bit while yet, people. Oh no, my screen's just started flashing. That's never a good thing. Please stop. I'm going to be on for a while yet, people. But I won't be on forever tonight because I've got to climb a mountain in the morning, which is never a good thing when you've been drinking. But I'll give it a go. Oh. Is that what I think it is? No. Are you watching the football? Nice one. Me too. That's the first time I've ever felt comfortable watching an England game since about 1996, 95, 96. Honestly, it's the first game I've ever watched in the finals where I've thought, we'll look alright. Still not too much of a fan of everybody saying it's coming home when we really haven't come up against anybody truly class yet, apart from the Belgians in that one game, but they'd made loads of changes, as had we. Bothers me that. Just hope it's not putting too much pressure on the players, because English pressure is a different type of pressure when it comes to a football game. Oh, nothing in this one. Wow, that's a pretty big system, that. Not the biggest, is what she said. You wouldn't believe it, Jess, but again, touch wood, I've never got lost. I've got lost. I won't say never never. I've got lost, but I know where I know where I'm going, or I have an idea where I'm going. I quite meticulously scout where I'm going and what I'm doing before I go, but actually the one I'm doing tomorrow is pretty easy. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, Floorboard. People are talking like we're in the final, and Croatia are a hell of a team. But hopefully Harry Maguire's massive head will get us there again. It does actually. Half price off in Colonia, Jess. And funny you should say that, Jess. Actually, while I've been out walking in the past in the Pyrenees, I have actually saved 2 other people before. Well, not saved them, but I found 2 other people have been lost. I managed to put them on track. Hey Brian, how's it going? Not seen you for a while, although I haven't been streaming recently a little bit. Trying to get back in the saddle. Next week's going to be a bit iffy, because if I don't go down for murder next week, I'll be lucky. But we'll see. We'll see, I might make it through it. You know what I really liked about the game today, actually, Floorboard, talking about the England game, is how well behaved both sides were. There was nobody throwing themselves around pretending to be injured. Nobody surrounding the referee or giving him a hard time. It was just two teams playing football. That was something to behold. Still added 5 minutes at the end, like. I have no idea where that came from, but can't have everything, can you? Can't have everything. Oh, crap, some of these systems are getting a bit freaky here. No. Oh. Oh, you're talking about the Jurassic Park game? I'm actually enjoying it. I've not had much time to play anything in the last week or so, but I was enjoying it when I was playing. I've got a mean little park on the go as well at the moment. All the animals are happy for the time being. So I want to get back to that because I'm going to be able to release Brachiosaurus and stuff like that, and I have not created them yet. Jetpack and beyond. It's already got SRVs, Jess. They need to add to it though. It would get boring very quickly with the lack of options in it. Really, the parks need to be made bigger as well. But you know, FDev, they do build on stuff. I have no doubt they will. And I love the fact that Isla Nublar is a sandbox park, so you don't get any particularly bad weather. You can turn off bad weather actually on Isla Nublar, so that makes it nice to just be able to create something a bit more freely. Do you mean add things to Coaster, Floorboard? Yeah, I think they added quite a lot of stuff to Coaster. The only thing is Coaster was pretty deep when it came out. I mean, it had a lot more options. I think that's the only thing that I've been surprised by is the lack of kind of, you know, there's like one hotel, there's one shop, or maybe two shops actually. I was pretty surprised by that. And like I said, we've got some nice systems, some nice planets here. Hang on, just slow down a sec. Let me just have a quick look. Well, that's an Earth type for a start. It's at 1,400. So we'll go back that up. But Roller Coaster World, or whatever it was called, Coaster World, Coaster Frontier Coaster, whatever it was called, was to be honest with you, it was a bit too much on the editing for my liking. It had too many options, and it could get a bit finicky at the times. I used to watch what's his face. Nerd Squared. I used to watch him play it. He's doing a lot of Jurassic Park videos actually, as well, because he likes his building games. But I don't know, there's something about it I like. I think it's just because there's really, apart from Operation Genesis, there's not really been anything Jurassic Park based, other than the Telltale Games Jurassic Park game, which I really didn't like. I don't know why. I have it, but I didn't love it. But I didn't love their Walking Dead games either, to be honest. They were alright, just didn't love them. Okay, so we got an outdoor human breathable world, which is not hang on, Colombian people. I'm just watching somebody do some weird stuff over the road. Right, okay. No, too far for that. Okay, we'll just jump on. No, unfortunately not. Although the new chair might not be too far away. I think I mentioned in the stream the other night, the reason I haven't really bought anything or put out any money for anything recently is because I'm going on holiday to New York next month. My friend bought me plane tickets for my birthday, which was very nice, but then hotel prices are kind of at their highest in the summer, so hasn't been as easy to put together as I'd have liked, but it'll be alright. But I do have a bit more money coming in at the end of the month because I've had to make up for other people's work, so I might actually just get that chair eventually. So well, it's actually, I'm always hoping for Colombian women, Brian, because they have really nice backsides, and I'm at a nice level here. And so what I'm gonna do, Floorball, is I'm actually gonna run a blog, which I'll undoubtedly push on Discord and on here just before I go. And it's gonna be a foodie thing, Floorboard. It's gonna be all about, like, I'm gonna be looking out for, well, we're going all over the place, me and my friend, but it's all gonna be like food and movie location based, but mainly food. I know, it's terrible, Brian. What can you do? I'll admit it, dirty old man. I don't whistle or anything. Loads of people do that here. It's really weird. But I can leer all I want from above. The thing is, Flopbod, you can't really get anything else that's much better. I've been looking at a few different things. I would like there's a kind of recliner that I was looking at that's quite nice, but I don't know how on earth you'd kind of do the stream from it. I'd have to think it over, but I'd like a recliner for, like, when I'm watching movies and stuff, because my sofa is disgraceful. I can't even, it's so bad I can't even look at it. And it's just not comfortable to sit on at all. So I'd really like a recliner for if I'm watching movies and whatnot. But the New York thing has to come first at the moment, so it all depends on how much that's going to cost, 'cause hotels were ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, at the end of it, it's height of the summer. I have managed to get some good hotels as well for not a crazy price. Alright, well, why don't you go somewhere else? You're unemployed. Thank you. You put the time in and make your own channel, okay? And I'll come and piss and moan at yours, alright? No problem. Or I'll tell you what, you pay me to do what you want me to do, and then I'll do it, no problem. Okay, we got 1,826. Probably not going to be terraformable. And actually, I don't even know if it's going to be a water world, that one, actually. Unfortunately, I don't think it is. No, I'm not blocking anybody, Jess. Somebody has the right to what they want to say, but he doesn't even... He's not seen any of my channels. He's not dropped in before, so what would he know? Or she. Or it. Or Z or Z, whatever it is these days. I can't do it. Must have come over from the Yamik stream. I don't jump, if he's still there, I don't actually jump blindly. I'll have you know. You know, when you've played nearly 2,000 hours of the game, unfortunately some of those hours do require you to go back to the bubble. And sometimes getting there is by jumping and jumping and jumping. Oh, I have 0 viewers. Oh, God. Listen. Isn't the place to come and do this. It just isn't. It just isn't at all. Seriously. Oh. See, I put in this jumping time so I can go somewhere interesting to show people parts of the game that they're probably never going to see. And I put that time in myself, thank you very much. And I enjoy every second of it. Especially because there's some good people here who come on the journey with me. There you go, I've got you some flashing lights. There's a little bit of danger there. Dave, it's in the normal chat, not the YouTube chat. Okay, so I'm about 60 jumps out, so I might actually start using the Newton Highway. So when I get to an easier sector... I know I must have fallen in from from a bot. No, it's not a bot. Of course he'll be gone soon. He has to go to bed soon. Right, so this is just a sun system. Handbags at dawn. I haven't heard that statement in yonks. Well, you're unemployed. Look, you're a viewer. At the end of the day, you're adding to my you're adding to my total of viewers, so you might get me tuppence if I'm really lucky. So tell me, what do you expect me to be doing out in the black where there's no Thargoids, there's no other people or anything like that? I've been to see a site, scanned the logs, read the story out to people, made it a little bit interesting for them, and now some of those people luckily are joining me on the long trip back. What do you want me to do? Or what do you expect me to do? Not do you want me to do, because that would have to be a group decision. You can't convert people. I've look, how long have I been spending on Kathina trying to get her converted? It just doesn't happen. You can't convert the unconvertible. Tried it with a Scientologist once. I'm not feeding him. I'm here, Flowbod. I'm gonna be here. I certainly wouldn't sit watching a stream I don't like. Right. See what we've got here. Okay, 25 objects isn't too bad. If it's across 3 suns, might be across 1. Oh, this means it's probably going to be a gas system. Yep. See, there you go. That's why I know this is going to be a gas system, because I can read my map. I don't... No, that's ice. Yep. Okay. Well, you always hope between 2 gas giants there's going to be an earth like, not an earth like, a water world sitting there, but can't be right every time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are you talking about throwing God, I can't remember what his name is now, out the airlock? I smell burning. It's not my house, but I live in an apartment block. Right, 33 objects. Looks like a G star, so it might be 33 trash objects, but you never know. Yep, 33 trash. 33 trash objects. Here's something I can do that you can't. Makes everything easier. Right, okay. So, we're at about 60 now, so I don't think I'm not in the best place to start looking for a neutron yet. But 60 of 60 will be. I'm drinking a single malt now. It's Glen Grant. Might I say it's nice? Very nice. I love how somebody comes in here saying that, you know, you're doing all these jumps. I thought that's what Elite is. If it wasn't that, I'm just going to be sat dropping in and out of USS. Right, 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. That's what I was thinking. I'm just going to go from even looking at the map to just quick jumping. I'll get back to the bubble in an hour if I do that at least. What's wrong with Strongbow? Oh, it's not the best, but it's a variety pack at least. No, Swedish have their own. They have their own. What do you call it? Their own cider. It's really nice. Oh, you're German? Is that what you mean by Ger? Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Right, okay, 16 actually, 16, 17 if it's an F type. Generally something you're gonna find something in, he says. Crossing his fingers. There we go, we have a water world here. It's at 1,000 light years. These are at 766, so considering there's a double, I might actually get something of value out of this system. Oh, hang on, we've got 2 Brians in stream. That's going to be confusing. Well, only for me. Not for everybody else. Brian07100, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, about minimum 1,300, son. Yeah, it is a pretty steep. It is a pretty steep learning curve, Brian. But you'll be all right. You'll get to enjoy it. You know, if you do what I do, I go out into the black quite a lot. So as this numpty on Twitch is saying, I jump a lot. But you know, I've got a pretty good range on the ship. Got like 60 odd light years, so you know, at least it goes that a little bit faster. So this should be terraformable. It is, and these two, I'm hoping, are going to be terraformable too. Oh fucking hell, I hope my mum doesn't live here with me, I swear to God. When did she move in? How dare you talk about my mother, she's dead. Right, so, if we can get this one and its friend and they are terraformable, then at least this system's gonna bag over 1 million. Oh, don't worry, Flawbard. It's only people in Twitch who can see him, that's what he doesn't understand. And at the end of the day, it's a viewer. It's a viewer. Apparently I have 0, so I've got at least 0 and 1. And then all these fucking ghosts hanging around here. Oh, I've actually got 4 viewers on Twitch. Nice one. 4 viewers on Twitch. See, you've actually brought more viewers to my Twitch channel than I've ever had in one time. So give yourself a pat on the back. Seriously. That's great. If he's gonna bring people to my channel, that's okay. I'll give him a timeout. I can ban him straight away. Maybe he's trying to, I don't know, maybe he's trying to win a bet, maybe he's filming it, I don't know. But you can kind of... 1 second. Oh, no, wrong way. Hang on. Okay, that's the right one. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Oh, damn it, sham it. That's your boyfriend. I shouldn't say that. That would be horrible to San Marco. That doesn't scare anybody away, actually, now. Everybody's used to it. Oh, I think he's buggered off now. Has he gone? Hey, he's actually driven more people over on Twitch, so I don't even mind. I don't even mind. I think that's the Twitch highest for me. Okay, people, welcome to my Twitch stream where we just apparently hyperjump to hyperjump. There's nothing involved in the middle. There's no good talk. There's nothing in the middle of it. We just hyperjump and hyperjump. He has the eyes of a stone cold killer, Julie. Stone cold killer. Hey everybody, if you want to chant to Julie, you've got to have good eyes. Robert Downey Jr. eyes minimum. Oh, don't get me wrong, Flowboard. I've said it before. He's probably a lovely bloke. Probably a lovely bloke. Why has he deleted all his messages? Right, now You're Unemployed has gone back. There's no apostrophe in there, by the way. You're Unemployed has gone back and deleted all his messages. Why would you do that? Is it a fetish? Right, people, I'm going to leave this to fuel scoop and hope that I don't smash into the sun. I'm just going to nip to the loo. Let's see. Who's a dipstick with friends? Sandro. Bum, bum, bum. Stop taking the piss out of my chair. If you want to make a difference, make a difference. No, the good news is I should have another chair at the end of this month. I've got a few donations set aside, and then I've got I'm getting paid a little bit more than normal this month as well. So as long as my trip to America doesn't work out too expensive. What, some friends started talking in the channel as well, or they just buggered off? Maybe, yeah, maybe, well, maybe he was trying to say, look, I don't know. Look, I'm hassling this person, I don't know. Thing is, Twitch is actually notoriously difficult for getting viewers on. Because of the way the system works on it. It's not too different from YouTube, but kind of favours the people who already have a lot of fans in place. So, and I understand, I totally understand that this stream isn't for everybody. I totally understand that. The good thing on Twitch is the timeout's like 600 seconds. So he just got fucking bored. He's like, I'm not waiting. But like I say, if it's a viewer, it's a viewer. I would never spend my pocket money on women. I'll have you know I have a date tomorrow. That's why I'm climbing a mountain. Wouldn't be doing it for the fucking fun of it.
Oh, that much.
I don't know what you're on about. Hey, I'll have you know I'm highly sought after. There are loads and loads and loads of single women in my area, according to Google. They're desperate to meet me. It's funny though, they've all stopped wanting to meet me since I took out the ad blocker. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what she'd make of computer gaming, to be honest. It's not really her thing. I've not known her that long, but she seems alright. It's just different culture, different cultures. Plus, I prefer to keep my online stuff like more me. I used to have a student who dropped in every now and again. He gave up after all the jumps as well. He basically said the same thing. You just jump, jump, jump. I do that to keep you out. Yeah, that does happen actually. Yo no hablo castellano. My Spanish isn't. I can't speak very well because they speak Catalan here. I've said it a few times, which is people say it's a dialect of Spanish. It most certainly fucking isn't. It's its own language. It's kind of a mix of Spanish, French, and although they won't admit it themselves, I actually think it's closer to Italian. I understand nearly everything when somebody's speaking in Italian. Bar influxes, different influxes and stuff like that, I can understand pretty much what somebody's saying in Italian, as long as it's not a, you know, a conversation about, I don't know, philosophy or something. I pretty much get where they're coming from Spanish people, I would say 60% of the time I'll get where they're coming from, and French people probably 40-50 if it's written. If it's spoken, can't quite get it. But yeah, my head gets rubbed quite a lot. You'd be really surprised. And as somebody said to me in Spanish not so long ago, I like the... what was it? I like garlic-headed men. Which I said just doesn't translate in English well at all. She said, no, she said, I find garlic-headed men sexy. And I was like, don't ever try and translate that into English. That just isn't going to work. I can't reach my own head. Nubbins. Right. What are we on? Oh, this is an easier... No, we don't want to go... Okay, this is actually an easier place to jump from. So, stop the jump. Let's have a look. Index plotter. Oh, that little twat's missed all the best stuff now, because I'm actually going to start jumping... the good systems. PHY LUCS S, and then we've got what? YY-S. Yes. Can't always get these, you know. D374 D3 dash. Oh no. D3 dash 74. 74. Oh, it's in the book. So, let's calculate that. Let's hope it's not a shed ton of jumps. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's... but in Catalan, but yeah. I just thought it was really funny the way they came out with it. Oh, they've all said that at one time or another. They've all said that one time or another, Dave. I'm very comfortable in myself. I had no problems with that. Okay, yeah, we can do this in 25 jumps apparently. So let's do this one then. So how could she be saying gay? She's rubbing my head. It just doesn't even work. Good if it did. Right, okay, so we're gonna go D350 and then we're gonna go... I'm really surprised at how close I am to the bubble now. So I'm actually gonna do this because it's worth doing. Right. Probably going to get some decent objects here. Actually, no, if they're off a jump, there's probably sod all. No, not that. The only thing about doing these jumps, I've said before, I don't know whether I just need to take a slightly bigger fuel tank at the detriment of a jump. Sorry, the detriment of a few light years, because it's going to be... I think that on the run out, I just hit too many... I don't know, I just hit too many places where I had to sidestep in order to get refueled to go back. Although it was saving some time, well, it obviously did save some time. I can't pretend it didn't. I don't know, it just felt like it hampered my jump a few times. Wow, if you could understand any Geordie, boys, you'd be lucky. Pass us the Jack a Philly from over there, will ya? I used to have an uncle who was Geordie, and I knew him all my life until I was like 15. Couldn't understand a fucking word he came out with. Couldn't understand anything. Lovely guy, just couldn't understand anything he came out with. Alright, Floorbod, well, thanks for dropping by. Keep an eye out tomorrow, because I'm going to try and finish off at least finish off the main part of my Jurassic Park. So, and then one night or something next week, I'm going to unleash it. So I'll finish it tomorrow, and then I'll choose another stream to unleash it. Got to get all those guests in. So I've got to get. Oh, we have to Bly York. No, Jess, it's not difficult for you. It's difficult for anybody, especially if they're speaking true Geordie, which you probably won't see a lot of on YouTube because it's probably too difficult to understand. But I've scanned this one. Oh, you're going to stay in the channel while you're doing your leg stuff? Sounds like me on a morning. Whoa. Okay, right. So, unfortunately, the guy on Twitch has missed this. This is where it starts getting exciting. He's missed all of it. All that complaining and no end product. Poor bastard. There we go. Super. That was actually an expert release, that as well. Right, okay. So, galaxy map. Let's get the next one plotted in. Massive jump. Have we got the jet cone boost enabled? We have. What have we got on this jump? 188 light years. Alright, I'll take 188 light years. 41. 41. I think I might know you mean, Jess, actually. I think I know the guy you mean. Actually, he's pretty good. He's actually pretty good. But I think I know what you mean now. D13. Yeah, a lot of these are only one jump, and then you've got to. So I think I'm gonna have to. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna have to make sure that I resupply the fuel. So it's the reason I don't like it is because it kind of, although I'm gonna save a load of jump time in essence. Right, now I'm only jumping 176 light years, so. But in all that time that you're kind of preparing to do it, you could have been doing it, in my opinion. Do you get where I'm coming from when I say that? $100, yes. Pay it over. I'm getting better at it. I don't slip out. You can just imagine Julie's listening in, just shaking her head. I thought there was more to this stream. I thought it was more. Okay, we're going to do a sidestep then, by the looks of it. Well, 200 light year sidestep. The only thing is it's not showing up in the fuel, which isn't good. If it doesn't show up in the fuel, that normally means I can't do it. I'm $100 up, people. Right, okay, let's have a look. It's not showing in the list now, is it? You selfish. Right, let's have a look. I don't like the fact that it's not showing up. I'm guessing that's gonna. It's now gonna say you have to. Yep. Hang on, no. Right, galaxy map. This is why I hate this. I know why it's doing it now. Allow it now. No, you should allow it now. No, it's not a fuel rats thing, Julie. It's probably because I'm not actually fueled up, and so I'm going to have to sidestep, unfortunately. Which is a real pain in the backside, because it means I have to sidestep. So, sugar lumps. Right, so we have to go out. This is one of the reasons why I don't like using these suns, is because it's going to be a right pain in the backside, and it's not going to tell me. So we can go here. This is an F star, so it's alright. No, Julie, I'll never need the fuel rats again, unfortunately. I've kind of worked out how to do it. I haven't been stuck for a long time. I've done alright. Whoops. Hey Bob, how's it going? Welcome in. We've been expecting you. How dare people keep on saying fuel rats? How many times have I called fuel rats in stream? Not once. Not once. And... oh, damn it, it's been scanned. There's a water world here. It's actually a double water world, I think. I'm gonna go scan it, but... well, I'm assuming I haven't scanned it before, because... whoop. I might want to fill up with fuel. That's why you bloody came here, you idiot. What phrase? Getting confused now. The thing is about all this, I could have got back. I could have got back in the bubble faster than this. Is that guy still on timeout on Twitch? Can't remember. I only put him on a 600-second timeout, I think. No, I just didn't really want to take too many detours. And I wish the neutron highway would take into account some of that stuff, but my fault, it's nobody else's fault, and I've over bloody shot the sun talking. In a Diamondback, you're always going to have to sidestep while using the neutron highway, and the problem with sidestepping is like this. It takes you a few seconds to realise it when you're first logging it, because you don't know if it's just one of those dodgy... could have done 10 jumps. But in all honesty, you do get there faster. I think there's no doubt about that. I've hit a double water world, so I mean, terraform, but I can't really complain about that part of it. If I've hit a double water world system, somebody else has got it, but I'm still gonna get paid for it, so it doesn't matter. Realistic. No. It's realistic for a reason. Okay, so we're gonna go back there. It's only a short jump, so it'll only take a tiny amount of fuel. So yeah, this is like, what, 1, 2... the messing about, 3, 4 jumps at 6, 30, 60, 90, 120... There's mats at HR1172A5B. Ah, you're getting arsenic or something. Right, hopefully we can make the jump now, he says. It's still not registering. Oh, come on, don't be a dick on this. I don't want to be stuck inside this bloody thing all day working out what I can and can't do.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh, yeah, I've got it, I can do it now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Won't be nervous, nervous Q. Well, the strange thing is that took nothing out of my fuel tank, so I could have definitely made that jump last time. So why I couldn't make the jump last time, and it said my drive was limited, I have no idea. Unless, actually I know why it was. It was because, let's scan that, I hadn't supercharged. That's why it wouldn't let me do it. What an idiot. Well, at least I know what I'm doing wrong now. She should always supercharge first. there any reason why I'm going slower than mud?
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Okay, so now we're supercharged. We can put that in.
Frame shift drive charging.
Hey people, if you're dropping into the stream for the first time, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch, don't be shy, drop in and say hello in the chat, that's what it's there for. Don't feel the need to be a stranger. There's no such thing as strangers, just friends you haven't met yet. That's what my grandma always used to say. Oh, we know, Victor, for fuck's sake. Right, okay. Oh, yep, I knew that was going to happen there. Wow. Stupidity is at its best there. Good evening, Oscar. So, let me read that out just so I know exactly what it says. So, Swifty, I hear you are bragging to Kathina about visiting division locals in NYC and acting like a hooligan. Any truth to that? Remember, you're under oath. So, yes, I would. Wait, yes, I would definitely like to visit some division locations. Absolutely, 100%. Am I going to do it dressed as a division agent? Absolutely not. I do want to stay alive in my time in New York, so but yes, I would like to visit some division locations. As well as Cat's Deli. Oh, that's a strange view of that star. We'll go in at the back end then. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. This must be a really small one, is what she said as he entered.
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yep. This is going to be one of those ones where you just can't get it to bloody fuel up because it's too small. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in the direction which people say not to go. So I'm hoping, there we go, we're supercharged now. So we'll hopefully pull our way out of it there. That's why I'm planning on not going with a dodgy rucksack or anything like that. It'll just be pure interest. What, there was no Thargoids in New York City, Bob? They're everywhere, Thargoids these days. I thought they'd been there by now. If I'm totally honest, Alistair, I'm probably more interested in going to like the Ghostbusters places and things like that, because I grew up on that on that movie. Oh, we're going to have to actually scoop here. I didn't realise we're actually going to have to scoop properly. 67. Shut up, Victor. 67.44. Okay. Why isn't it working? Yeah, well, if you do your job, Victor, we'd be alright, wouldn't we? Right, we need some more heat sinks, apparently. The good thing is, Ellersgar, one of the things I'm really happy about, I shouldn't necessarily be happy about it, is I just found out today that the Jets will actually be playing a pre-season game, which, okay, it's pre-season, but I've never been there. And considering, you know, I think I said in the stream before that, okay, it's not the best team to be a supporter of, but I've followed the Jets since I was a child. So to actually go to the Meadowlands and even to a pre-season game would be pretty good. I just found it out this afternoon, and because it's a pre-season game, you can get good tickets to watch the scrubs, to watch the people who will never wear the name on their back. But I don't care. I'm really looking forward to that, because I was going to go see a Yankees game, and I'm like, all right, yeah, mid-season Yankees. Well, it won't even be mid-season, it'll be almost late season, so to see the Yankees play, it's not going to be so bad, but really excited about that now. Right, so oh, it shot me out the other side, didn't it? There we go. What jump have we got on this? 230. 44. 44, 44. Redskins, no. Falcons or Redskins, I'm not too sure. I think it might be the Falcons. It's horrible being a Jets fan. I hate it. It's I absolutely hate it. But you just can't change who you like. It doesn't work. I wish we could, because they'd change City if they're given the chance, if it was going to make more money, but it's all my life, so I just don't have much of a choice. And the worst thing is like every team I support, like in American football, I'm a Jets fan, okay? So, I mean, just look at that. So you got the New England Patriots. In basketball, I'm a Utah Jazz fan. You got the LA Lakers and Kobe Bryant. And in baseball, I'm kind of a Yankees fan, but not really like massively. I'm just so unlucky when it comes to football. Well, football, basketball, whatever sports. Every team I pick is always the shit one. Yeah, I saw that Ellen's car actually. Were you the one pulling her off? Pardon my French. Oh really? I'd like to be a Steelers fan if I could. If I'd have had a choice when I was a kid, I'd have chosen like Green Bay or the Cowboys or something. Mind you, the Cowboys have been crap since the 90s, so... Like, the Jets epitomise everything... Well, the Jets fans epitomise most of the things I hate about sports fans, is the fact that they think they're entitled to something. But it could be worse. It could be Patriots fans, so... Right, let's have a look. So, we're going to Swallets, or are we in Swallets? Are we in Swallets? Yeah, we are. We're in Swallets. So, we're going to... This one. We're going to be back in the bubble really, really, really soon, folks. I'm really surprised. Should have used the Neutron Highway coming back. I'd have been back ages ago. But, well, you know, you get your name on some places and whatnot. What I'm really surprised about, actually, is... point down, don't throw me out. Yeah! That's what you want. Supercharged, just to get thrown out the back end. Oh, you bastard! I haven't got the fuel to do this. Oh no, I have. I think I just put the wrong one in. Pim pam. I am not going to an Eagles game. It's not happening. Sit really brotherly love my ass. I used to actually like the Philadelphia Eagles until I found out that Will Smith was a fan. It just put me right off him. Okay, right, so we're gonna log this one. What did I say, Bob? Sorry. Sorry, people. Especially if your mums are watching. Right, okay, so we need to refuel. Okay, we're gonna go. Whatever, we'll do any of these babies, whatever it takes. Okay, we've got a K-Star right next door, so we're gonna go fluff ourselves at that one. Okay, let's go back. Welcome in, by the way, Nal White. So I did see your name. I might have said it welcome in earlier. Sorry if I didn't. Give over, Julie. You said that last time. I'll ring fuel rats one time just to fuel your need. What's wrong with Will Smith? What's right with him? I don't dislike the guy, just don't know. That's not the right one. Yeah, well, if you send me to the right one, then we won't need to blow up, will we, Victor? You know? Haven't even filled up. That's the crazy part, going to a... I like him in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode, actually, where he got shot. Or shot at. I can't remember, but... Oh, he took a bullet for somebody, I can't remember, but... That was a pretty... When he broke down in front of his uncle, that was a pretty strong episode, that one. I like that one. I'm trying to think if I like him in anything. I like him in Enemy of the State. That was a good film. What else do I like him in? I Am Legend, that was okay. I don't hate him. I just remember him doing a Super Bowl intro and I didn't like it. Didn't like the way he was doing it. This isn't our star, people. We're not doing fucking Ring Around the Roses here. Why aren't we back at the star that we're supposed to be at? Right, let's work this out. Right, so it did take us to the wrong one. So we need to be here. At that one. Not this bloody one, but we'll scoop up a little bit anyway, just so we know we're sure. Didn't realise we had the Will Smith fan club in here. Now White message retracted. Are you saying nasty things? But if I'm honest, I'd dump the Jets in a second if I could. I just can't switch allegiances. But you never know. New quarterback. Things might change. You never know. Right, 126A. 126A. Okay, so that's our next one. Let's ride into this one. That's okay. I would have hoped you weren't slagging me off over Will Smith. We have a more personal relationship than you do with Will Smith, so I would hope. You know. Let's not get too supercharged here. You have to be careful in these, those bloody things. Galaxy map. See, that whole refuel and everything just took so much time off that you just... That's one of the reasons why they're... Is his wife a Scientologist? From what I heard, that they've got nothing to do with it. They tried to get them into it. Scientology tried to pull them in, but it just didn't work. His son's definitely off the reservation. I don't know about his daughter. She seems alright. We're going to be home in the next half hour, I know that much, which is good. So, because we're going to Shinrata Desra. So, okay, let's fly in. 44A. Maybe 2 or 3 jumps to make before we hit the stretch, which is the in the bubble stretch. So when you enter the bubble, you kind of hit a couple of systems, or when you just come into the edge of it, you have to hit a couple of systems. You have an open marriage, really? I didn't know about that. But that's all his side. Telling you. An open marriage so that he doesn't have to be one of those crazy ass Scientologists. I was just watching a thing about Tom Cruise earlier. Because I was like, Tom Cruise, he's actually a bloody good actor. He's in tons of good films. I'd pay to see his movies, but then you realise he's a Scientologist. You're just like, well, okay, Tom. Guess we can't be friends. Wasn't she in Collateral, his wife? She's alright. Nice enough. I think she was in Collateral. With Tom Cruise, funnily enough. Shit, that's right. That might be where she became a Scientologist. You made the right choice, by the way, Gates. Just so you know, by far and away you made the right choice. It is so hard being a Jets fan. People say, well, it's hard being a Jaguars fan. I'm like, yeah, but at least you consistently lose. Like, they don't throw you a bone every second week and make you think that something's possible when it's not. My soccer team in England's pretty bad, and I just accept it. That's, you know, you can go on going about your day in the same way, you know. Oops, have I done? Right, let's get lined up with the exit trajectory. What she said. Right, here we go. Right, I just want to point out for everybody who's saying I need the fuel rats every 5 minutes and whatnot. I don't do too badly. 74. Right, okay. So we're gonna do all right here. Okay. So now we need to. We're on the run in to Shinrata Desra. I didn't know they were in an open relationship though. Interesting. Let's hope. Let's just fucking hope that we can do this one. So we're in 74 system. Okay. Yeah. Don't be a massive jump because I don't want to have to sidestep. It's going to be a massive jump. That's okay. No, that's fine. Okay, so we go to map. Okay, we're going to take out A stars, B, K. Okay. So, scan that. Right, I'm just going to nip to the loo, people, so we can do this run into the bubble. And then I'm going to buy the crate once I get there. No, no, you stay away. Oh, Ellisgar. Okay, I've got your email now. I'll send something to your email. Number 6 made my my knees buckle. Tell you. Number 6 made my knees buckle like I've never known before. Right, okay. So I'm assuming, what is my next jump? I'm assuming I can make it. I thought you were going to say there's a video on YouTube of Will Smith's wife. Yep. Yep. Come on, don't kill me now. Right, if I can just make this jump. If I can just make this jump, I'll be happy. Right, okay. If the jump's open. Okay. This will actually do it. Which is good. Sorry people, I never eat on stream, but I'm starving. I forgot about fixing all the modules and everything. Guy Price, is he an elite YouTuber? I've not heard the name before. Because we're sat under the sun, Victor, for God's sake. I'm sorry, I'll try not to eat. It's disgusting watching somebody stuff the face, I know. Right, people. We are on our run into Shinrata Desra. We are approximately 11 jumps out, which will be in the next not out here, Brunads. There's quite a few close to the bubble actually. If you go out to the SADR, it's either SADR or SADAR region, the Salah region. You'll find a couple out there. now I'm back in the bubble, I will be actually looking at I had a really interesting list handed to me the other day, so I'm gonna have a look at some places inside the bubble or in and around the bubble. Places like Mitter and Hollow and everything like that. Yeah, I'll have a look. I just never heard the name. Everything on this is going to be claimed, even if there's interesting stuff. So, for example, Shocklands. Shocklands claimed this, which is a water world. Looks like an Earth type. It's not. Oh, we might have just jumped a bit too hot there. Let's see how it goes. That'll be alright. I am. As soon as I arrive in Shinrata, 10 minutes time or so before the hour, I shall be purchasing a crate. In fact, I'll buy all the ships, whatever's come out, because I'm cash flush at the moment. I have 1.1 billion or 1.178 billion, so no, the funny thing is, with the shorter videos about how to make money or about how to do this, how to do that, you get a ton more views. One of my videos for Federation, I think it's Federation rankings or something, something like 6,000 views. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, Alan's I'll stop. I shouldn't eat on stream. It's really bad manners. I'm eating like potato chips, but they're like sticked potato chips. It's really bad manners, so I'm gonna stop doing it. Okie dokie, so we've got, let's have a look. 4 jumps to the next one, or it should be more or less 4 jumps. 1, 2, might even be 3 in this. No, it's 4 jumps. Your mother lover. So we'll head to the edge. Put right back and head to the outer rim, wherever that circle is, and then we're going to drop in at an angle. Now, yeah. Yeah, I need to remember that. I don't want to fuck up my FSD. So next jump, yep. Next jump, it's supposed to do it on that jump. I'm going to do it on the next jump. Oh, shut up. Fingers crossed the frame shift jumps now. I slow cooked a piece of pork last week over 6 hours in a spicy brine. Knocked it out of the park. Fell apart when I took it apart. I was over the moon. Sincerely. Right, because we've got one more jump. I'm not sure. Frame shift drive's at 77. I think it'll do alright. I think we'll be alright. So we're going to give it a go. The last jump's going to be a big jump, but I think everything else is going to be... Does that work? I don't know if that works, you know, Dave. The reboot part works, but I don't think the repair works, because that would take away the need of the FMU. I'll have to look that up, because it definitely doesn't work the right way. Because I remember going on a run to Sagittarius A with Commander Cybersec, and I told him to reboot repair, and it didn't work. I think the reboot repair might give you like a basic thing. Need to I sold my chieftain. I wish I hadn't, because I'd like a base version of the ships, regardless of what they are. Just if kind of add to the collection, and if one day I actually do want to do something with them, I can actually do something with them. Right, so Lalande. Oh wow, we've only got one jump home. Bloody hell. I didn't realise that. Well done. Actually, in the future, Ella's Guide, don't even marinate it, brine it, because loin, chop, whatever, in a brine for about 12 hours. Knock it out the park. Seriously, you will. Okay, people, we're in the bubble. Three jumps? No, we're doing it with a... It's 4 jumps. Ah, okay. Oh. People, I thought it was like one jump. Good. No. Alright, let's do it again once we're refueled. Well, sorry, once we've got the boost. Let's do it then, because I don't know if I'm reading something wrong or something here. Mash. Alright, mashed cauliflower is not my thing, but knock yourself out. Because anything tastes good. You know. Get out of it. Right. Let's try it again. See if it still gives us 4 jumps. Apparently it's still 4 jumps. But I don't understand why. What jump range have we got? Give me jump range. 239, okay. Like the first jump on its own is 57, so it's absolutely not that. So, oh crap. Went a bit out of it there, didn't I? Where's Shinra Desra? Okay. Yeah, it's 1 jump. Oh, you can't have potatoes? Oh my god. Why can you have cauliflower then? You can't have potato or the humanity. Well, people, we've made it back to Shinrata. Even without the help of You're Unemployed without the apostrophe. And we're off to Jameson's Memorial. I think they make it up as they go along, Julie. You better not be on keto diet when we meet up in New York or wherever else, because I'm not spending an hour looking for a restaurant. Save it up for you. Save all your cheat days up and just go to Cat's Deli. Yeah, I think starch is the big no-no, isn't it? Starch and carbs. To be honest, years ago I started playing American football, and that's football to all you American viewers. And I started eating stuff like chicken, peppers, anything that was just pure protein. Without any carbs. I never lost an inch. For 4.5 months, never lost a bit of weight or an inch. Oh, it's weird to be back in charted space. Seriously, it feels really weird. I wasn't even... I still feel like I'm in deep space.
Get off my own site.
Come on, I'm in distance. Well, we'll see what it's like landing when I've had a drink, because I've had a couple of drinks, so... That slot's looking tight, is what she said. Oh, frick off. 43, where are we? 43, there we go. I'm getting the feeling Julie just likes destruction. Well, my friends, she's survived another trip, the Memphis Belle. And actually, she's not the only Memphis Belle in the galaxy. I looked it up on a website that tracks commanders. Somebody else has a ship called Memphis Belle. Hopefully they'll drop in the stream sometime. Okay, so let's refuel, repair. Let's make Julie nervous. Okay, so we've got 7.3. Yeah, well, that's what I always... Oh! 8.7. I think we did alright on the way out. This is what I've said. I don't do diets at all these days. What I generally do is I have 4 days where I eat what I consider to be good food. So I'll have a salad, then I'll eat a piece of meat, and then I don't actually do dessert, so I'm alright. We've done alright in this trip. We've got a couple of quid out of it. More than I expected. And then I'll have 2 days when I eat whatever. There really is no consideration in it. Gotta make sure I take in that 9 million in settlement data. There we go. 9.2. 9.2. When I went out there and I scanned what... I didn't even scan them all. I only scanned 2 places. I got 9.2 million from it. It's pretty spectacular for just scanning those places. Right, let's have a look. I don't doubt that fat's good for you, actually. I just think, like, rendered fat probably isn't the best thing. If I have a steak, everything goes in. I don't care what it is. Hang on a minute, where's the crate? Ah, there's no crate in Shinrata Desra. What on earth? Where the hell do you buy the crate? Oops, a daisy. Stations. I bet nobody's gonna have it, are they? Oh, they're not good. They haven't got it in their list yet. Or am I spelling it wrong? You did? Oh dear. Why is mine not showing a crate? Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Because I think I was in stored ships, not shipyard. If I'm totally honest. There you go. Yeah, I was in stored ships. Bob's laughing because he probably knew. And he's evil. Store current ship. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to exchange it. An 8 light year jump range. Oh, good lord. The view's definitely a bit better. This side view is quite nice, where the second and third commanders sit. I quite like that window. It's kind of an extra option. The top window actually comes a bit more over than the Diamondback, but I think definitely with that less of a strut in front, there's a better view. So that makes it quite nice. We can hope that we can get the engineering up. Generally I can get the FSD up, so we'll see what we can do with the FSD. I don't know if I can get the FSD fully up though. That's the thing. I might be able to get it up to level 4. I might get it up to level 5, I don't know. I never expected it to. Got 3 spins on this. Come on, give us a lucky one. Just one lucky one, that's all I'm asking for. That was a good one. That was a shit one. Okay. That's alright though. That'll do. Not the FST, the engines. Dirty drive. No, that brings more optimal mass, so I don't want that. Crap. I don't want more optimal mass. I think that's low emissions. That adds more mass. That's not good. Wait. Sensors are lightweight. Oh crap, Bob, you're right, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. I've just said that while pressing it and realised that, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, what an idiot. It's right. I don't, Bob. Not every time, no. Not every time, no. What an asshole. Worst thing is, it's probably the worst frame shift drive as well. Whatever. Let's not worry about that. Life support doesn't really bother me anyway. I'm never truly going to use it, but whatever. Don't know about the fuel tank actually. Wow, it doesn't the weight's pretty bad. Advanced discovery scanner in there. Right. Everything else on that we can leave at the moment because this is intended to be short-range discovery ship. That is my intention for it. So let's try and remote workshop it. Oh my God, I can't believe I wasted all that FSD stuff on there. But never mind. If you don't learn, you don't learn. I think level 4 I've got up to. So it's not the end of the world. I'm going to engineer this one through. And the only reason is because there's part of me that always says that the engineering part, if you engineer them through, you might actually get a bigger jump range, but I don't know if that's true. It might even be mid-range now, you know. Okay, so I haven't got chemical manipulators, but got it up to 34.95, which is actually pretty decent considering I haven't done anything else to it. Now, let's make the sensors lightweight. You never know what else you're going to get out of it. So again, I'm going to go with the idea that we're going to just get everything out of it we can. I don't know if people tell me if you jump to the next number that it's going to make you, it's going to automatically jump it. But I've said before, I'm not quite sure if maybe just sitting it out and doing them all is actually better for you. But again, that is a... It is an idea more of a more than a reality. Just fucking roll. There you go, it's rolled. Okay, so what have we got on it now? We got 35.6. Okay. Mass is not going to work on that one, so we're not going to... We're going to need strip down on that one. Can't remember if this one makes us better or not. I'll have to look that one up. Right, okay, let's go for another ship then. So we've got crate, Mark 2. More expensive than its brother.
Retrieving encrypted message.
Don't know which ship I've missed out on. Oh well, it's not the end of the day. Okay, people, back in the bubble. I'm going to call it a night because I can't remember what I came on. 9:30, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, I've been on about 4 hours now, or 3 or 4 hours. And my own time is really limited at the moment. 3 hours, yeah, nearly 4 hours. So I'm going to call it a night for now, but I will be back on sometime this week. To do a little bit more, maybe actually doing some stuff to try and get that frame shift drive up now. No, I can't do it because I've wasted it and threw it away. But that's what happens sometimes. And then I'll be doing some other stuff this week. So tomorrow I'm going to be back on for a little bit, and I'll do the Jurassic Park game. I want to get finished on that, and then there's a couple of other bits and bobs I might do as well. So. Thank you for all popping in. It's been a pleasure as usual. I really enjoy it. And if I don't see you... Well, if I don't see you soon, I'll see you soon, okay? Alright, have a good night. See you later. 9-7.